Hola guys and girls and welcome to the GBA Team Builder for week 10. We are facing John and the New Orleans Pelippers. And yeah, if you would like to follow any of my games, you know already that we have to win all of our upcoming matches if you want to have a shot at playoffs. So this is no other excuse. John is with us in the playoff race. He's still one of the weaker contenders like us, like there are other people in a way stronger position, but he's fighting for spot 2 just like us, so he has the motivation as well to defeat us, to continue his, or start his winning streak, better said. But yeah, we can't stop our momentum right here. We just got a close 1-0 win versus Dan. We are now looking at another win versus John, hopefully. Good friend of mine. Definitely check out his channel, by the way, in case I forgot it at the end. Link for his description. Great guy, great friend. Yeah, basically the boss of the GBA. So yeah, better have you always want to have a friendly relationship with John, otherwise you will be kicked out or get the last draft or stuff like that. There are some shenanigans involved. But okay, for his team, let's go over that real quick. He got the Mega Lopunny, the Reuniclus, the Latios, the Landorus T, the Umbreon, the Gastrodon, the S-Cavalier, the Miltank, the Rotom Cut, the Cryogonal, and the Bishop. If you look at his team, the biggest threats, of course, Mega Lopunny, unresisted stab coverage, very fast, very strong. Yeah, you have to prepare something for that. Huge threat, like. There's not much which can take on the Mega Lopunny. There's like Mew and other very physically defensive mons like Slowbro or Tangrowth, stuff like that, and we don't have any of that, so we have to get a bit creative. Reuniclus, he's using Reuniclus very well this season so far. Mostly the Assault Dash and then the Generator. I think he brought Magic at one time. It's probably a look with Generator, and if it's range rated, it's probably Assault Dash too, to take some specials better. I'm expecting more like physically defensive with an Assault Dash, so you can take it from both sides of the spectrum, but we'll see about that. Then, next big threat is the Cryogonal. I have no switching to a Freeze Dry, barring my D-type, which is the Scizor, 4 times weaker fire, of course, so he will slap Hidden Power Fire on that, so I will have to be careful about that. And as last, the Bishop, because if Bishop's yeah, Bishop is a huge threat. Like, Iron Head knockoff is very strong. Sucker Punch, very strong priority. He's at some SD. I had to prepare for that. It's a huge threat. It can pursue trap my Magic Exam, stuff like that. But yeah, same. He has like 3 potential pursue trappers with Magic Exam. He has the Umbreon, which gets pursued. He has the S-Cavalier, which can pursue trap me and take me on. And he has the Bishop, which can take me on and pursue trap me. So 3 pursue trappers. I'm expecting at least one of the 3. So I have to be careful about that. But yeah, that's his team. Let me go over mine real quick. First up, we got Mustachio right here. And first, before we go move to it, let's go over the EVs right here. If you look at the EVs, yes, that's not enough to outspeed a Mega Lopunny. I know that, but that's enough to outspeed an Element Mega Lopunny. I'm doing the same mind game right here I did with Mono. John didn't even go for the max speed Lopunny when he had a speed type, potential speed type with the other Mega. So I have seen no reason why he should be here. Jolly, he's probably been Element to get more damage to my walls. Like I said, in this mindset, he cannot speed Mega Exam either way, so he has no reason not to run Element. So I'm playing with that, so I can allow myself to run a Modest Nature. I don't have to be timid, so I'll speed a Jolly Mega Lopunny. And yeah, a bit of a risk, of course, but I am very confident that that will work out. And the extra power is very nice with some of his team. Now, moveset-wise, Protect is there to dodge Fake-Outs from Lopunny, to get a safe Mega off, because without the Timid Nature, I'm in regular form not very fast, so I want to have the Protect for that. Psychic Main Stab, Hidden Power Fire for the Cryogonal, not for Cryogonal, I mean it hits Cryogonal too, but not for that. For the Bishop and the S-Cavalier. Signal Beam is right there. I was thinking a lot what my third move should be there. It was either Shadow Ball, Dazzling Gleam, or Focus Blast. It was the 3 moves I had in mind, because the 3 things I can't hit with Psychic Hidden Power Fire are the Umbreon, the Latios, and the Reuniclus. Dazzling Gleam hits Latios and Umbreon, doesn't hit Reuniclus. Shadow Ball hits Reuniclus and Latios, but does not hit Umbreon. Focus Blast hits Umbreon, but don't hit the other 2. So I had to decide for Single Beam. It's the weakest option of all of those, but it hits all 3 of those, and that's what I want. You have to always prepare for every mon, so I mean, if he doesn't bring Umbreon, I will kick myself for not bringing Shadow Ball. If he does not bring the Reuniclus, I will kick myself for not bringing Dazzling Gleam. There's so much I have to go for the middle way right here, because you have to prepare for everything, and that's why I run Single Beam, so I can hit all 3 of those. Of course, Focus Blast, Shadow Ball, Dazzling Gleam would do more, but the strongest option, I have to hit all 3 of those. Next up, we got Trinity with the Ice Beam Energy before I punch Stealth Rock, offensive with Expert Belt, enough speed to outspeed a Mon, which tries to speed creep at no speed Shaman. Max special attack, Modest, the rest in attack. I decide for this thing, like with Ice Beam Energy before 5 punch, because he has many 4 times weaknesses. He has the He has the Landorus T, which I can OHKO with Ice Beam. He has the Gastrodon, which I can OHKO with Energy Ball. It is not especially defensive. And you have Fire Punch, which can close to... after rocks, it can OHKO an Assault Vest, I think. Yeah, it can OHKO an Assault Vested with the Expert Belt and Assault Vested Escavalier. That's why Fire Punch over Hidden Power Fire, because if he brings Escavalier, it's going to be Assault Vested, and Fire Punch with investment will do more, even though I'm modest. And instead of Rock, because I want rocks, I would love to put a U-turn on there, but like you can see on the team, I only have Landorus left, and I don't want to be Landorus with my Rocker. And yeah, like I said, I want to capitalize on him having some Ice 4 times weaknesses, and this basically can hit every 4 times weakness he has, barring the Bishop. So I have to be careful about that. But yeah, Extra Bell just to boost the attack. Maybe bluff a Scarf versus some things. But yeah, that's pretty job right here, basically to break these 4 times weaknesses and just OHKO them straight with a move. Next up, we got Mr. Man. This time with Choice Scarf set, Earth Power, Focus Blast, Hidden Power, Ice, and U-turn. Earth Power main step, of course, Focus Blast mainly for the Umbreon, Hidden Power, Ice for the opposing Landorus, and U-turn for momentum. This thing is there because I want the Scarf. I want one thing which is definitely faster than a Lopunny. Like, for some reason he brings like a Jolly Mega Lopunny. This thing can still outspeed it. If for some reason he brings like, he brings everything barring a Scarf Latios. And let's see, does he have anything faster? No, I outspeed everything this thing barring a Scarf, max speed Latios, or like not max speed, enough speed for that thing. But I can outspeed everything else and I can spam Earth Power as his team. It's the only immunities he has. Like he has a bunch of immunities which are Rotom Cut, which I don't really expect to bring. Latios may comp, I can U-turn on that. I can U-turn on Rotom Cut 2 for super effective damage and Triagonal. And why do I disconnect right here? I have no idea. Thanks, Showdown. My internet's not the problem. Let's go on that. Yeah, I see the teams from past weeks. I have no future team right now. So, no problem about it. Yeah, but yeah, Landorus. Basically, my Scarfer, my U-turn for momentum, because U-turn is a very good move with his team. Like, he has so many bug weaknesses. Ridiculous, Latios, Umbreon, Rotom Cut. And the rest, his resistances to U-turn is his Landorus and the Escavalier. And with both of them, I can get the momentum, go into Mesprit, and just OHKO them. So, U-turn momentum will be very nice versus this team. That's why I have Giraffe right here with the Ockerberry, U-turn, Bullet Punch, Roost, and Sword Stance. Ockerberry is there, so I can take any fire hit from any mon. I can take Element Fire from Lopunny, can take a Hidden Power Fire, basically from everything he has on his team. He has no Stab Firemon on his team, so I don't have to worry about that. I can take any coverage Fire move on his team he has, but barring maybe a Specs, Latios, HP Fire. But I don't really expect him to bring Specs. Yeah, U-turn, like I said, U-turn event is very nice with his team. Bullet Punch for priority, Roost and Sword Stance, because if I get the Sword Stance up and the Landorus is weakened, Landorus is best check to that. He has that. I can set up on the Escavalier because I'm resistant to his stab moves and I can Roost on that. This is my switch into Cryogonal. That's why I have the Ockerberry as well, because if he goes for HP Fire on a predicted switch into my Scizor, I can still take it and scare off a Bullet Punch and just go for U-turn or something like that. I was very much thinking if I should run Superpower on this, because then I can hit the Miltank. I can set up basically on the Miltank, and if in turn he goes for Fire Punch and OHKO with plus 2 Superpower. Bishop can't set up on me then, because with U-turn Bullet Punch he can basically get the free SD versus me and the turn a U-turn out. If he knows already I don't have Superpower. And yeah, not being for Lopunny is not as important, but Lopunny would hit 2 with Superpower. But I decided for Roost because I want the best to be more switching to the Cryogonal and the Escavalier, because look at my team, otherwise nothing really wants to take an Iron Head on my or Mega Horn. That's why I have Giraffe right here with the Roost, so I can switch into those 2 more. And yeah, just do 2 momentum Bullet Punch. Maybe get an SD up and just bob things with Bullet Punch, because the only priority Lopunny gets is Quick Attack and resisted, of course. I can go for Bullet Punch, get a lot of damage off, blah blah blah. All this good stuff. Next up, we basically the only really defensive mon I have on the team is a Rotis Thunderpants with the Rocky Helmet, Moonblast, Hidden Power, Fire Protection, which this is probably my first switch into the Lopunny. I can take a Fake Out on 2 returns, and he will get high jump kicks either way because they resist it. He will get a lot of damage on himself. Moonblast close to OHKO's that, and he has no real Fairy Resist. His Fairy Resist is the Escavalier, and that of course why I have the HP Fire on that. With Protect just for recovery, like nothing too special about that. This speed is enough speed to outspeed Reuniclus and Escavalier. No, it's only for Escavalier. Yeah, it is so that I outspeed Escavalier, even if you speed in that to outspeed my Aromatisse. So speed creep, the speed creep basically, a lot of speed creep right here with Magic Exam and this thing. And yeah, basically just be defensive. Take some hits, switch around, go for Moonblast because he does not enjoy taking Moonblast on his team. And as last, we got the Wall Breaker on the squad this time. Choice Banded, Reckless, Hit Only. This thing hits so hard. Like, I gotta be honest, before I built this team, I sent to Gen, I had Shaman right here with Rory Seed because I predicted what's called the Miltank with Sapsip and stuff like that. But without Hit Only, if Bishop sets up his D, I get 6-0. It kills Thunderpants, Iron Head, Sucker Punch for Draft, Sucker Punch, Sucker Punch, Sucker Punch. I don't have Substitute. Like, I had to rank Hitmonlee for Mark Punch, because otherwise I would just get 6-0 by Bishop if he sets up Misty. That's a shame. Would have been great for Gastrodon, a great switch in for Rotom and stuff like that. And in general, his team does not enjoy Seed Flares, but I had to bring Rock Lee. And aside this time for a Choice Band Reckless set, I don't want to run Fake Out Unburden, because with this little bulk, like looking at 50, 53, I get 2-hit KO by Quick Attack, or the Fake Out and a Quick Attack from Low Putty. So, not really worth it in my opinion, but the Choice Band Reckless set, here, high jump kick, he has absolutely no switch into that. The best switch he could potentially have is a max physically defensive for Uniclus, and with rocks damage, if he's a generator like he more likely is, high jump kick has a 70% chance to 2-hit KO after rocks damage. That's how powerful this thing right here is. It's insane. It's insane. I can 2-hit KO Uniclus even though it's max physically defensive, and that's the split switch here. I think we'll just drop with High Jump Kick. Like, Latios of course can take a hit, but he won't enjoy that with like 70% or something like that. Close combat is just there, so if he has the Umbreon, he will most likely have Protect with Wish, and I don't want to lock in High Jump Kick when he goes for Protects, and I will crash and stuff like that. So I have the Close Combat to hit that as well. Knockoff of course for his Psychics, like I already mentioned, the only thing which resists my Fighting Step. He does not have a Fairy type. And Mark Punch is there for the Low Putty, in case he doesn't see the Mark Punch coming. I can get some damage on it. Like I said, Fake Out and Adamant, Quick Attack, Adamant return to like Adamant Fake Out, that is, return kills me. It will just do half to this, so I have to be careful about that. Keep this thing healthy if I want to Mark Punch the Low Putty. Not assuming he will run Quick Attack to hit my Mega Kazam. But yeah, that's the team basically. Destroy his 4 times weakness walls with Pretty, destroy the other walls with Rock Lee, and then sweep with Mr. Man or Giraffe. Mustachio, just general Mustachio's newness. Very speedy, very strong. And yeah, clean up with one of these two. And Thunder Pants, of course, they are just to be a soft check. My first switch to make a Low Putty like that, because look at my team, it's just so offensive. I don't have anything else which wants to switch into Mega Low Putty. But mostly can scare it out. Like, this could have Superpower, this kills with Focus Blast, this could have Psychic, this has Psychic, and this has Rock Punch. So, yeah. Mega Low Putty, big threat, but I think I can handle that. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about my team? And yeah, I will see you actually today for the match, because this will be uploaded on the same day as the match. Because my exams were over on Friday, and on Friday and Saturday I was too drunk / too hangover to do anything we related. I'm sorry for that. I was partying the whole lot, and yeah, you have to. I'm sorry, but you have to give that to me. The exams are over right now, and of course that's enough reason to party a bit. But yeah, that's all. Check out John, all the things from the description, and yeah, I will see you later today.